Hey, 7K team. Wow. Look, you know, come November 2024, 7K will be celebrating 8 years. That that's that's a great mark. I mean, just right around the corner will be 10 years. That's a major mark in network marketing. For a company, especially a precious metals company, no precious metals companies ever made it 10 years. Ever. Very few have made it, only a couple have made it past 5 years. Uh, and the only reason they didn't succeed is they got away from what they were doing. They were transitioning into something else instead of precious metals. They'd stuck with precious metals, they'd probably still been in business. But what I want to talk about is today uh, is what where we're going to go, where are we at right now. Sometimes we can't see the forest for the trees. Uh, I think with everything that's going on in the world, everything that's going on in the US, there's a lot of noise. And we hear the statistics all the time. Uh, More than 67% of Americans are having problems paying their bills, meaning bills, meaning they're they're going more in debt just to live month to month. There's a need. There's a big need. But then we hear about the economic crises that are going on. We hear about the debt that's going on, not only in America, but around the world. Uh, Recently, I just shared, the fact that the globe is 350 trillion plus dollars in debt. So it's not just America. That's $35 trillion in debt. But the global GNP is $106 trillion. That means your debt is 3.5 times more than your productivity. That is unsustainable. It always brings change and collapse. Now, that's history has proven that. So it's not if, it's when. And we we all really know history that we had a Great Depression. We Things were looking great. I mean, stock market was going up. It was amazing. Everybody was making money. Everybody was living their life. And all of a sudden crash. And almost 10 years of outright poverty by the vast majority of people, many people that were living high on hog. Gold and silver is something everyone needs. So let's take a look at what we have. Let's take a look. Let's take an inventory. Let's know what we have. Because 7K's come a long way from a little startup company with an idea of, you know, putting gold and silver, making gold and silver available for the average person. Hey, we're still doing that. That is our prime goal, making gold and silver available, affordable for the average guy and gal. They don't have to buy 100 ounces. They don't have to buy 1,000. And to teach them why they need to have gold and silver. That we're teachers, we're communicators, we're educators. We're helping teach people what they have not been taught about on purpose, I say. And that's my experience, on purpose. And we all know the little examples. The 1 ounce silver dollar coin, dollar used to be called a silver eagle now. Oh, it says it's dollar. But nobody better spend that as a dollar. If you do, just come to me. I'll give you more than a dollar for it. And a little paper. And we all know these examples: milk, cars, whatever. Doesn't matter what it is. But if we had only been purchasing one of these a month, one of these a week, how about just one a week? I mean, you can take the Mustang example and look at purchasing a 1 ounce silver coin from 1965 all the way to today, and what you would have versus saving one of these every day, and what it would buy you if you had saved one of these every day. Just do the math. See, do the math yourself, and then you'll understand. Then you'll be able to illustrate it to someone else too, and just have a conversation, just an illustration. We've got to get good at illustrations and talking about the points of what we have. Now, what are we? We're like the Costco of gold and silver. We're a membership company. So we have 3 memberships. Okay. We have a very affordable membership, that very basic membership, the coin collectors membership, where you're collecting a collectible coin once a month. Oh, it commits you to doing something. It commits you to acquiring wealth, not the bullion, but a collectible bullion, so you don't make the $1.2 million mistake. So I'm hooking things together for you. So the key with the 149 membership is the $1.2 million mistake video. Very short, very understandable. Okay. And so we have modern collectible products. Now, these things may appear to be out of reach for people, but they don't know that they're not. It's just a matter of making a choice, a decision between what they're going to spend money on, what they're going to save for, and what versus what they've been doing. And for things to change, they have to change. Remember that statement. For things to change, you have to change. If you keep doing the same thing and expect different results, Einstein said that was the definition of insanity. So, you know, what we want is to help. And so what you're doing is saying, I want to help. So let's take a little inventory. Look, we have the 149 membership. Okay. They're buying a collectible coin every month and they can earn an income, puts them into the referral-based income plan, a very simple plan. And with the modification of our plan, this is geared for the people who want to make that extra $500 a month or an extra $500 a week. Does people need an extra $500 a month? Absolutely. The statistics tell us that. The news media is now telling us that. And they're helping us with our job. We have to just be able to have that conversation. And we got to engage in conversation. We just can't sit in our house and just be, hermits. We've got to talk at opportune moments. And so you've got to be on purpose engaging. You got to on purpose be communicating. You got to on purpose make a plan and do a plan. That's why my little job description. Contact 5 people a day, 5 days a week. Okay. That's why you got to have a list to work on so you can systematically go at this contacting business. This is not difficult and it's not rocket science, but it does mean you have to do things if you want something. Okay. Now we got the VIP membership, which comes with 50 points. And points are important because points is how we make those referral income. Okay. And uh, you it's $269 for a year's membership. It's renewable. Okay. Then we have, of course, the lifetime membership where you make a commitment, $599, a legacy VIP membership. It's 150 points. So we have 3 memberships. That's cool. I mean, that's pretty simple. And uh, so with this, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to use these points. I'm going to use uh, the PDF of the wealth strategies, which is available to you in your resources. If you don't have it, you can download it and you can print it out and you can have copies of it. So let's kind of look at what we have here with those 3 memberships real quick, okay? And then let's talk a little bit about the referral income and then the other benefits that are happening, okay? So let's take first a look at, oh, I clicked on something. I don't know what happened. There we go. Let's unclick it. Okay. So here's our 3 basic memberships. That's very affordable. Everybody can afford that. If they make a decision to do something different, if they make a decision to learn about gold and silver, to agree that when we're talking, yeah, I need to learn about it. I need to have an avenue. I need to have a way that I can do it. And that's the discussion we got to have first. And it may not just happen right then. They may not agree with you, but that's why you have follow-up. That's why you have, what I call working in the pipeline, harvesting the pipeline. And I've given 7 trainings, the 7 basic hours, 7 hours of training, 7 different trainings. They're all up on my YouTube and in our band apps, and they're available. All you have to do is listen to them. All you have to become is expert at those 7 trainings. Okay. And with that, we earn gold and silver, not just buy, earn it, and we provide them away. First with instant gold pay. Okay. So let's run quick to instant gold pay. And so when they share and the membership, they share about gold and silver, you share about it, then you can earn gold and silver. Okay. You earn gold, instant gold pay. So if they get the VIP membership, the legacy VIP, you'll get $80 of gold posted into your account. But the new member gets $5 gold deposited in their account instantly. So they start out with gold in addition to the coin that they get. So they don't just get a membership like at Costco or like at Amazon Prime. They get something of value, real intrinsic value with the membership. Hey, that's pretty cool. We've got to be able to talk about the benefits that we get and not understand it's just the membership. No, it's more than just the membership. Now, we're not talking about all the other benefits, ancillary benefits that come with it. Plus, they get a home-based e-commerce business that they can get 1099 tax benefits. And if they don't know what those are, we're going to help them learn what they are so that their taxes help buy them gold and silver instead of just going to taxes. So it's a matter of where those taxes go. Does it help build you wealth or does it just go to the government? So we have instant gold pay. Okay. And then, you know, we get the points and we get loyalty points. What are loyalty points? Loyalty points is how we get free silver once a month. And a lot of people have loyalty points. In fact, I see people lose loyalty points because they go inactive and they lose all their loyalty instead of converting it and getting their free silver. Hey, we got to start paying attention. Look at your loyalty points, click on it, make sure you're getting your free silver once a month. Okay. It pays you to get your free silver. Now, if you're saving up for a particular coin, that's fine. But let's get our free silver once a month. If you're not doing, and also help the people in your team do this. And when you're contact them, when you're talking to them, you ask them what their loyalty points are. You remind them to make sure they're converting, once a month. It's just a matter of making a choice, clicking on it, and then it gets included in their shipment with their autosaver. I get one every month. I think you should too, especially since they've included bullion now. So, we we can we can get an ounce or a half ounce of bullion once a month. Pretty much, with buying every time you enroll someone, you're going to get loyalty points too. You get 50 loyalty points. Every time you enroll someone new, you get 50 loyalty points. When you enroll, you get 50 loyalty points, 100 loyalty points. So the person that enrolls, they get 100 loyalty points. When you enroll someone, they enroll someone, they get 50 loyalty points. Okay. You get 30 loyalty points every time you order your autosaver. Get 30 loyalty points every time you order an autosaver. That builds up. That accumulates. Okay. Now, you get also loyalty points if you're eligible to earn a commission. It's not enough to make a cycle check, but you cycled 1, 2, 3 times, whatever, but you had some left over. So those points can either roll over into the commission for the next week. Now, this is part of the comp plan. So, it's a good thing. I'm talking to people who are already in the business so that you know this. So if you enroll someone this past week, the week that you're in, and that's called a new customer bonus. And so if you enroll 1, 2, 3, it doesn't matter how many people you enroll someone, then those points will roll over as commission points, and then to start you off with more commission points the next week. Okay. If not, but you're eligible to earn commission, let's say, you're a copper. Copper's eligible to earn $1,000, and you had 850 points. But that's enough to get a $500 cycle. But the 350 points, well, they will either do one of two things. They will either roll over as commission to start you off with 350 points the next week. Hey, that's a $250 check the next week already ahead of time. Okay, so it'll roll over if you had a new customer. Is that worth you enrolling someone before that? Like today is Saturday. So was that worth it? Yeah, that's worth enrolling someone. Go to work. Go get somebody new in your business. Go talk to people. Okay. But if you don't lose those 350 points. Those 350 points will go into your loyalty bank where you get free silver. Well, you only need 300 points to get an ounce of bullion. Hello, you just earned silver. So you win both ways. Okay. So you can't always enroll someone when you want to. I mean, we'd like to, but that does happen. But the whole thing is you get loyalty points for it. So that's what I want to talk about. We've got multiple ways that we're earning money. See, we're earning gold, we're earning silver, and see, if we got that lifetime legacy uh, membership, that lifetime legacy VIP membership, where we don't renew, okay, we get to earn one more gold and silver in our sound money wallet. So everyone we personally enroll, when they buy gold and silver in their sound money wallet, we get paid up to a 1% bonus on whatever they purchased. And it's deposited into our sound money wallet. That's called a metal bonus. Wow. So these are all the benefits, monetary benefits of being a member, other than the main membership is being able to buy gold and silver affordable to the average person from a secure, proven supplier in the market. So we're not some little new startup company with an idea. Hey, and we get to talk about that. There's been many companies that's tried to copycat us over and over and over again. They got a couple of trying to copycat us again, but none of them have ever made it past a couple of years, few years. They all go out of business. And then what happens to the people? They got egg on their face, got credibility problems because they associated them with a company that either took money from them or lost money with, or they even lost their gold and silver holdings. That has happened. That's happened with companies that have been in that situation before and starting a company again. That's called fleecing the flock in the industry, you know. Well, anyway, I don't want to get off on that. I want to talk about what we have. Okay. So what else do we have? We have we have a comp plan today, you know, that a person can add that $250 extra to their income a month or a week or every other week. Or we have a way that this can happen, or 500 in a $500 cycle. Check. And a way that you can get to a six-figure income much easier than we've ever had since 7K started their current personal enrollment group comp plan provides the best way in networking to get to a six-figure income. You don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about terms. Even people that spend in it, you don't have to worry about the terms. It's so much simpler than what we had in the past. And that's what I want to illustrate today. Okay. And so let's look how you rank up. See, before how we had a complicated way of ranking up. And I'm going to talk about these levels right here. I'm going to talk about getting that $500 extra a week, because that's what the majority of people in this world need. And we got the vehicle for that to happen, and only us can communicate it to them. While they're accumulating wealth, while they're securing their wealth, while they're building their wealth, while they're increasing their income. Well, you've got to be able to illustrate that to them. And that's why that one cage comp plan is going to be important in learning how to illustrate it, or taking pictures or pulling individual pieces out like I'm doing right here. Okay. Okay. So how do you qualify for this in that one-page comp plan? So let's talk about that one-page comp plan. So you got to be able to have it out. Okay. And it really kind of tells us everything we need to know in a one-page comp plan. It says, what is a cycle? Okay. And it defines it. Basically, we work off a 500 point cycle, but anything below 500, you can actually cycle it to 50. Okay. And so if your points are in between 250 and 500, where do they go? They go to your loyalty points. Oh, so you're not losing them. Okay. If you enroll someone, they likewise will roll over to start and giving you a head start on your next 250 points. So new customer bonus helps you as rollover commission point. If you don't have the new customer, they go to loyalty points. So you're not losing them. Okay. Getting that free silver. So if your points go above your 500 and you're just an associate, meaning you sponsor one person left, one person right, that's what you're qualified to make. You're not qualified to make more than that. If you want to make more than that, then you got to rank up. Rank up. That's what's important. So how do you get these points? Okay. Well, you get these points the ways that I was just talking about. The 20 points for the basic, the VIP 50, 150 for legacy, and 15 to 20 points out of the 5 different autosaver choices that we have. Now, we do have other coins that are dropped in coin drops or available in a product mix that have points associated with it. Well, any coin that has a point on it, then you'll get that will go into your counter, into their counter, and post up, and it goes up all the way to everybody above you. Coins have an infinite level to them in posting. Points for your membership are within your 5 levels of your personal enrollment group. That's only post 5 levels. Okay. So that's the distinguish between how this works and how you gain points. Okay. Now, how do we rank up? That becomes the next question. Well, first of all, if you're a customer, you can't earn commission checks. You haven't enrolled anyone. You're not qualified to. We get paid for building the membership of the company. That's one of the main ways we get paid. We help build the membership of the company. So what are we doing? We're telling people about these benefits that I'm kind of summarizing here, okay, that are available, okay? And when they enroll a person, and they become the personal sponsor of any membership, 149, 269, or 599 Legacy VIP, any one of the membership, they're inactive on their left, and they place them left or right. They do that. And so when they get one member on their left team, they personally enroll one member on their right team, they are qualified, they're commission qualified to earn a check. Do they earn anything? Do they get growth factor? No, they don't have any growth factor. What's growth factor? That's building your personal group. Okay. Okay. And when that happens, yeah, you got one growth factor. When you do have one growth factor when you personal one left and one right. Okay. So but you don't have to have a growth factor to make a $500 check. That's the distinction. That's what that means. You don't have to have that every week to make a check. You have to have 0 growth factor. You just have to have the points and one active left and one active right. So if you got the points, either 250 or the 500, you're going to make one of those cycle checks. That's pretty cool. So you don't have to worry about any complexities. Let's get to that stage first with the person. Okay. Then, and once they start making their regular cycle check, I don't care if it's $250 every month or every other month, that's a really good start. It really is going to help them, and while they're accumulating wealth and securing wealth at the same time. So there's the only risk of loss. You don't have a major. You're not getting people aren't having a potential to lose a lot of money. And what they have is the opportunity not to gain wealth, not to earn extra income. Their risk is losing opportunity. They're shutting themselves out on helping themselves with your help, with our help, because we work as a team. So let's take it that next step when they enroll two people and they put them on their left team and two people on the right team. Now, it can happen in the same week. It could happen 6 months apart or a year apart. Doesn't matter. But the key is they've got two active members that they personally enroll, put them on their left team, two active, they put them on the right team. Then that will qualify them. That'll get them commission qualified to earn $1,000 check. But to earn it, they will have to have one growth factor in a 28 rolling day period. Okay, so that week, that commission week that passed by, that growth factor in their back office will have to say one on each side. Now, how does that happen? That means a new member was enrolled in their 5 personal enrollment group. They enrolled someone who enrolled someone who enrolled someone who enrolled someone, 5 levels. Now, those counting them, they're level 1 when they enroll someone. They enroll someone into a level 1. Level 1 enrolls someone into level 2. Level 2 enrolls someone into a level 3. Level 3 enrolls someone into level 4. Level 4 enrolls someone into level 5. So if you started that, you're going to get that growth factor. Okay? So when you're building, you don't even have to worry about this. That's going to happen. Okay? It's later when it comes, you built an organization and you've got these points coming up. Well, you're gonna need to have this growth factor to get that check. But if you don't have the growth factor, just look at what you get. You get that $500 check because that requires 0 growth factor. Okay, so if you got the volume, you're going to get the $500 check. $500 check every week helps a ton of people. Okay, and $500 a week. More than 80% of people in network marketing, this is direct sales industry, don't make $500 a year in commission. So this has a propensity to make a ton of people. But we, likewise, more than 80% of our members are just customers. Okay. But we want more people participating in the referral compensation plan with us. We want more people participating with us in earning gold, earning silver, earning cash, and then helping others do the same. That's what we want. Okay. So to get up to that 6-figure income, what I call that bronze level, okay, these are the qualifications, but you've got an extra qualification to become a copper, to become an associate, to become a copper, become a bronze. They're right down here. That's how much income you need to make in a 28-day consecutive period. So if you look to become an associate, if you make a couple of $250 checks in a 28-day period, well, it's pretty easy to get that. You make one $500 check, you're already an associate. Okay, so to become a copper, you've got to make $1,000 in a 28-day period. It can be $250 checks, $500 checks, $1,000 check, or any combination thereof. It just needs to total up to 1,000 or more. Okay, same thing with a bronze. To become a bronze, you're qualified to make up to $2,000 a week, but to get to rank a bronze, so it's so much easier. than it has ever been in 7K. And so I just want to encourage people to get to work. If you're not these levels, if you're not earning these income, let's get to work and let's make it happen. There's somebody in your group that wants to make it happen with you. Okay. There's somebody in your personal enrollment group above you wants to work with you and help make that happen. Let's find them. Let's communicate with them. Okay. Let's make a declaration. You're wanting to do this. You're willing to do the work that is required to do this. Okay. Then what I like to promote though is that power of 4. Okay. I like the power of 2, where you 2 by 2, you go out and build like I've always taught from day one. Okay. Sponsor one on your left, one on your right, you get your 2. And if everybody's just, half as good as you're going to end up with 4 people in your total organization, 2 on your left and 2 on your right, because they got only one the next week or next day or next month. That's the power of exponential expansion that I always teach, the power of exponential expansion. You get your 2, one on your left, one on your right. If they're half as good as you're going to have 2 more people joining your business. You got a total of 4. Okay. And if they're only half as good as you were, then they're only going to get 1 each new. So you're going to have a total of 8. So you got 4 on the left, 4 on the right. And you keep building this up in a 12-month period, you can have 4,000 people in your group, 2,000 on the left, 2,000 on the right, or 12 years. Well, if you've got 1,000 people on your left team and 1,000 people on your right team buying a 20-point coin, that's 20,000 points. You could make $20,000 a month. Oh, but you'll have to rank up just like it was before. But ranking up is easier today than it was before. That's the whole point. Okay. So we're going to get to the power of 4, because the way I like this power of 4 is because if we do it right, people will start where you start. They'll do what you do. So you have to show the leadership. You have to start with a VIP legacy membership. You got to have one if you expect other people to get one. Okay. So get yourself ranked up, get yourself built up so you have your VIP membership. Now, maybe you started with 149. That's okay. We can put the 149 numbers in here too. It just takes more of them to get the points and to make the money. It takes more time, more perseverance, more patience, but it still works. Because see, you get 20 points and you get $20 gold bonus instead of $80 gold bonus. Now we can just do the VIP, the annual membership with a 50 point. We can do that too. And if you haven't done that, go ahead and do it. Put the numbers there. I've done it. Others have done it. But I like to promote this one. And then I'll show, hey, we'll get people with 20 points. We'll get people with 50 points. That'll come in. I call that lagniappe in this master plan. This is the plan that we want to get. This is what we want to strive for. We want to strive to get one partner on the left, one partner on the right, just like we are. And if you get 2 of them, man, you're set up. And you can get all your money back in a week or a day or a month in gold, silver, and cash. And there's the proof right there. So what risk is this? If it took you a whole year to do this, well, you're going to be buying your coin. That's your 1099 tax benefit. See, this is how we need to communicate this to the people that we are talking with. What are the benefits of our membership? What are the benefits of these recent changes that we brought to the table with instant gold pay, with loyalty points, with new customer bonus, with how we rank up. These are what most people start with. Now, if you notice, when people get in, they also have the 90 days to silver. And 90 days to silver now is so much easier than it ever been. And you get a 100-ounce silver bar, and you get it when you get silver. You earned it. You don't have to stay silver for 45 days. They just made this 100-ounce silver bar so much easier. That's why I want to really go after the 90 days to silver promotion. And in doing this, we just replicate this power of four with their individuals or individuals in their personal enrollment group, these people they sponsored, doing the same process I've always taught. And they're going to have more people winning silver bars than we've had before in the company. 100-ounce silver bar. So they not only get to earn an extra $3,000 to $10,000 in that 90-day period and get a 100-ounce silver bar that's worth almost $3,000. Whoa! That's earning silver like we've never had before. And it only is for people who come in new and they got 90 days to win that silver bar. That's pretty cool. I love that. That's what I like about it. And that's why, this will always go to now. This fits my whole program. Everybody's coming in to learn. That's, we're going to have some people want to come in and go for the gusto, go for the money. But the vast majority, they come in because they're interested in gold and silver, and you've been able to talk to them. And then you can really just show them, hey, you don't have to be the jackrabbit. Hey, but let's go after that 100-ounce silver bar. There's no sense in not going after that. If we don't set goals, we can never achieve them. So let's take the time to learn, but we're going to do as we learn because we're going to go to work immediately because you're working in a team. But you got to have a commitment to work, and we'll tell you what the income producing act, we'll tell you exactly what you need to do. And we're going to tell you out of your list that you developed, that first 100 list that they're already right there in your phone. And then we're going to talk about a 1 or 2 line approach and sending them a video, tweaking me, or getting them in front or to a wealth strategies presentation with your sponsor or with your upline leader that you're working with. You work in a team. We don't let you do it all by yourself. We work with you as a team. But you do have to do the work. Okay? You do have to do the work. They aren't going to do all the work for you. So you've got to learn how to do this. You got to learn how to make you got to make the exposure. Then the follow-up is done together. Okay? Or you plugging them into one of the many wealth strategies meetings that we have going around. If if you don't have one to do, or you're not doing one, or you're someone in your upline is not doing one, then you've got many wealth strategies to plug into to get your person on that website. But you need to be on that wealth strategy presentation with them. If you're getting them plugged into it, then you've got to be contacting them right after that. Okay? So these are the 5 things that you need to be doing. And then all we do after that is the very other basics of how we place people, understanding exponential expansion, what I went through, and understanding that, hey, this is the avenue that a person can start a business for under $1,000. They're accumulating wealth, they're building wealth, they're securing their wealth with gold and silver, and we're not doing it with an expense item. We're doing it with an asset that's worth something. If all these people can succeed, you can too, but you got to believe in yourself and you got to keep a proper attitude. If you always have a sour attitude or a negative outlook on things, you're never going to succeed. You are the big stumbling block. If it's to be, it's up to me. It's who you're looking at in the mirror. And so when you develop these three basic beliefs, that's when you're going to succeed. But it takes time. It takes time for that to happen. And I realize that. And so since I talked about income, I talked about what we're doing. I always have to refer, and we like to talk about our income disclosure. I like to because it tells them, because people are making these kind of incomes with 7K. They've made them and they're making them. And if people are making them and you've never heard about this, then you can make them too if you're willing to learn how. If you uh, if you understand you need gold and silver, this can be a little side gig. It's something you can get started with. You don't have to go at this full time. And just understand 80% of our members are just customers. And our modern collectibles are that other big asset. See, we can't forget we have the opportunity to buy that Kennedy Life Series coin. We had the opportunity to buy the Miles Standish Liberty coin. We had the opportunity to buy the Miles Standish White House coin. We had the opportunity to to uh, to buy the Trump series coins, the ones that were properly licensed. And we have seen our value of these coins through coin drop and other processes, our value. We had the opportunity to buy the Montana State American Silver Eagle coin label. It's a Montana State label and the Idaho State label. We had the opportunity to buy the Montana Butterfly and the Idaho Appaloosa State Animal Series coins. And we bought them at, $139, those Idaho and Montana, and they're worth well over $1,000. I mean, only those of us here have the opportunity. Only if you're a member of 7K. So see, we've got an opportunity to buy some of the most valuable modern collectibles with the company that's becoming the front-running leading company in modern collectibles as it becomes $1 billion global company in precious metals. So we hope you see what we see. We hope you understand what we understand, and you want to become a part of our team and our family and help grow and help others secure their wealth, accumulate and grow their wealth while developing extra side income that can turn into a recurring lifetime income. We hope you see what we see. Thank you. Appreciate you. All you do, and become part of our team. Become part of 7K. And as I said, share the success with others.